How can you recover the colors of a world when a pitch black coat of paint have been put? Well, feeling chained to prohibit you something, or the feeling of something being taken away from you, is not that uncommon. I will tell you this story from my good old times, when I had little concerns about things. You see, I was robbed from the joy of the letters, the colorful words they brought to me, and being amazed by how they were. When I was a kid, little books I had to read, but the ones I owned had words so big, yet so easily comprehensible, and had the lifespan of a fly, that I wanted to visit them over and over again. Some books had amazing words, some didn't have them, but did have things that I wanted to know about, like cooking or handicrafts. Those were good times when I found joy in letters, even if they didn't make me a better person or make me learn anything useful. That was until I got in high school, when teachers told me to read gigantic books that were confusing. Can you imagine a child reading a book that had 300 or so pages when all they read was 50 pages long as it must? I tried my best at understanding what the book said, but I got to a point that I just read words. I couldn't see or imagine the words the books tried to show me. No more, since the letter became confusing, boring. I only could see a bunch of words in paper, as if I was reading someone's class notes. There were times when I could see what I was reading, but in most cases, teachers gave things that were so distant from what I liked and what I could understand, that my intentions to enjoy it were non-existent. My ability to see different words, to get lost in the joy of reading, was lost. I continued to live like that, however, and instead of forcing myself to do the thing I was not enjoying, I sheltered myself in other expressions of art. Video games let me go and interact with different worlds and also talk to other people. Drawing let me imagine my own scenarios and represent them. Music let me think of possible scenarios that can happen. And writing let me express my ideas to people in another way than drawing, which is not my best ability. I tried different things, but reading the things teachers wanted me to read. Big, boring, confusing books. My life was full of color again. I enjoyed like I did before. I had different ways of becoming amused and amazed. But every time my friends or other people I talked to shared with me what they were reading or bragged about the quantity of books they had or the different authors they follow, I felt like the jester of the court. I felt like the most I could say was, I've read the Jungle Book, or just remain quiet due to the lack of readings I've done through my life. At least that was until a teacher of mine showed me a book of the long kind and told me to read it for an assignment. At first, I read it because I needed the grade, but the more I read, the more I wanted to keep reading. I was hooked to the way it was written. For the first time in many years, I was amused, amazed, and I wanted to read by myself, not because someone told me. Since then, I read other books, not that many, but I definitely got the hang of reading again. I finally was able to clean that dark spot school painted in me. So, that is how you recover the colors over others hid from you. That is how you break the chains that keep you apart from what you like. Getting in touch with it again. If you liked it then, you will keep doing it. But you are the one who decides when you will get involved with it again. When you want to be there again.